Hey, my friend. Come, sit with me for a moment. I want to talk to you today like a real friend, not like a teacher standing in front of a classroom, not like someone reading from a textbook, just me and you, honestly. Because I think you need to hear something today that nobody has told you before. So, first, let me ask you something. When you speak English, do you first think in your own language? Do you take the sentence in your mind, translate every word into English, and then say it? And by the time you finish translating, the moment is already gone, the conversation has moved on, and you feel left behind, slow, frustrated, like your brain is working too hard just to say one simple thing. If yes, my friend, you are not alone. This is the number one problem of almost every English learner in the world. And today, on day one of this series, I am going to tell you exactly what is happening in your brain and how to fix it. Not with a grammar rule, not with a new vocabulary list, with one simple shift, one change that will completely transform the way you speak English. Are you ready? Let us begin. Why translation is killing your English. Let me explain something very simple. Your brain is like a road. When you first learn something, the road is new. It takes time to travel. It is slow, full of turns, difficult. But the more you travel that road, the smoother it becomes, the faster you can move. This is exactly what happens with language. When you think in your own language first and then translate into English, your brain is taking two roads every single time. Road 1, your language. Road 2, English. Two roads, every single sentence. No wonder you feel exhausted. No wonder you feel slow. No wonder the words do not come fast enough. But here is the beautiful truth. You do not need two roads. You only need one. Direct English, no translation, no middle step, just thought in English, and then words in English, immediately. And I know what you are thinking right now. But how? My brain automatically goes to my own language. I cannot control it. My friend, I understand. I felt the exact same way. But let me tell you something. You are not failing because you are not smart enough. You are failing because nobody taught you the right way to practice. And that changes today. My story. When I started learning English seriously, I had the same problem. Every time I wanted to say something, I would first think in my language, then translate, then say it. And by the time I finished, I felt tired and embarrassed because I could see in the other person's face they were waiting for me to finish, waiting too long. And that silence felt so heavy, so uncomfortable. So one day I made a decision. I said to myself, no more translation. From today, I think in English, even if the sentences are wrong, even if they are broken, even if they are just three simple words. I will think and speak in English directly. First day was hard. Second day was hard. But by the end of the first week, something small changed, a tiny shift. My brain stopped looking for the translation road. It started finding the English road directly. Not perfectly, but directly. And that small shift changed everything. The exercise for day one. Okay, my friend. Now I am going to give you your day one exercise. It is simple, very simple. But I want you to take it seriously. From today, when you see something around you, say its name in English, not in your language. In English, immediately. You see a cup, you say cup. You see a window, you say window. You see the sky, you say sky. Blue sky, beautiful sky. You feel hungry, you say I am hungry. You feel tired, you say I am so tired today. Do not think, do not translate. Just look, just feel, just say. This is called thinking in English, and it starts with the smallest things, the things around you right now, because your brain learns from what it sees and feels in the present moment, not from a textbook, not from a grammar rule, from real life, right now, around you. So today, right now, look around you, find 5 things, and say their names out loud in English, not in your mind, out loud, with your voice, because your mouth needs to practice as much as your brain does. One more thing. I want to tell you about a girl named Nadia. She was a shy English learner. She studied for 2 years. She knew grammar. She knew many words, but she always translated first, and she always felt slow. Then she started this one habit. Every morning, she would wake up and say out loud in English, "Good morning, I am awake. Today is a new day. I feel good." Just 4 sentences every single morning, without translation, without thinking in her own language first, just 4 English sentences directly. Within 1 month, those 4 sentences became 8, then 15, then full conversations. Not because her vocabulary grew overnight, but because her brain found a new road, a direct road, English to mouth. No translation in the middle. And my friend, your brain can do the exact same thing. Your challenge for today. Here is your challenge. Tonight before you sleep, say these 5 sentences out loud in English. Do not translate them first. Just say them. I am learning English. Today I practice speaking. I am getting better every day. I will not give up. I am proud of myself. Say them slowly. Say them clearly. Say them like you mean every single word. Because you do. And you should. My friend, the journey to speaking English naturally does not start with a big grammar book. It does not start with a difficult course. It starts with one small decision. Today, right now, the decision to stop translating and start living in English, even for 5 minutes a day, even with simple words, even with broken sentences, because broken English that you speak is always more powerful than perfect English that you keep silent. So speak, even if it is wrong, even if it is small. Just speak. I will be right here with you, every day, step by step. This is day 1, and you showed up. That already makes you different from everyone who's still waiting to start. I am proud of you, my friend. I will see you tomorrow for day 2. Until then, take care of yourself. And remember, do not translate. Just speak. See you next time.